student, today we will discuss about endurance and its training methods to develop endurance. Endurance, it is the ability to continue an activity for a long period of time, or we can say it is the ability to resist fatigue. Okay, endurance is the ability to continue an activity endurance means ability to continue an activity for a long period of time. Or we can say endurance, or we can say endurance is the ability to resist fatigue. Okay, endurance, it is the ability to resist fatigue. Endurance, it is of two types. Short-term endurance, or we can say anaerobic endurance, or anaerobic endurance, or we can say short-term endurance, or we can say muscular endurance. And second is aerobic endurance. Aerobic endurance, or we can say long-term endurance. Or we can say cardio endurance. These are the two types of endurance. Anaerobic means we do the activity in the absence of oxygen. Okay, anaerobic means absence of oxygen, and aerobic means presence of oxygen. So in anaerobic endurance we do the activity in the absence of oxygen. The speed is maximum. We do the activity for a short period of time, and the intensity, the speed is more. It is also known as short-term endurance because we do the activity for a short period of time. And muscular endurance, it is also known as muscular endurance because we do the activity in the absence of oxygen with the help of stored energy in the muscles as glycogen. Okay, we do the activity in the absence of oxygen with the help of energy which is stored in the muscles as glycogen. Therefore, it is also known as muscular endurance. Anaerobic endurance, it is used in the activities like swimming, badminton, etc., where we do the activity for short period of time and the intensity is more, speed is more. And aerobic endurance means we do the activity in the presence of oxygen. Okay, we do the activity in the presence of oxygen for a long period of time. The activity we do for a long period of time and the speed, intensity or speed is slow. It is used in the game like marathon running, road cycling, long distance running, etc. These are the two types of training, the two types of endurance. Next is training methods. Training methods to develop endurance. There are three training methods through which we can develop our endurance. Continuous training methods, continuous training methods, interval training methods, interval training methods and footwear training methods. Footwear training methods. These are the three types of training methods through which we can improve our endurance. In continuous training methods, we do the activity continuously without any break or rest or interval in between the workout. We do the activity continuously. And interval training methods, in this we follow the principles of rest and incomplete recovery. The total workout is divided into interval and the incomplete rest is done in between the interval. And in fatigue training methods, we perform in the natural environment. The speed is in this the athletes uses on speed. He may run fast, slow, jogging, running, etc. He is free to use his own speed, but the things to be kept in mind is that he has to reach the end point in a desired time. These are the three training methods through which we can improve our endurance. Okay, endurance means ability to continue an activity for a long period of time without any fatigue, or we can say ability to resist fatigue. It is of two types: short-term endurance and long-term endurance. Short-term endurance means we do the activity for short period of time and the intensity is more. Intensity, that is speed, is approx 90 to 100%. And in long-term endurance, we do the activity for a long period of time and the intensity, speed, is slow. It is used in the game like marathon running, cross country, cycling, etc. There are three training methods through which we can improve our endurance: continuous training methods, interval training methods, and fatigue training methods. Let's discuss one by one. Training methods to develop endurance. First, fatigue training methods. Fatigue training footlift training methods, it is also known as speed play. Okay, footlift training methods, it is also known as speed play. It is introduced by XII and Costa Holmers. In footlift training methods, it is performed in the natural environment. Okay, the natural track is used for workout and the athlete is free to run from starting point to end point at his own speed. The athlete chooses his own path. He may use shortcut, long cut. He may run fast, slow, jogging, running, rest, etc. He is free, but he has to reach the end point in a desired time. Okay, further training methods in this, the athletes is be performed in the natural environment. This is the, for example, this is the starting point. This is the starting point, and the athletes may use long cord. This is the end point, finish point. Finish point, start point. So, from here, the athletes may use long cord, short cord. Okay, the athletes may use long cord or he may use short cord. Run fast, slow, jogging, he may use shortcut. Okay, he may use shortcut, mountain, fast running, jogging, rest, walking, mixed running, etc. He is free to run from starting point to the end point. Usually the footlift training methods, the distance is kept around 10 to 20 kilometers, 10 to 20 kilometers, and time is kept around 1 to 2 hours. This is about the footlift training methods we perform in the natural environment. Natural track is used. Natural track is used. Okay, in footlift training methods, first it is also known as speed play. In footlift training methods, the natural track is used for workout. The natural track is used for running. The athlete is set free to run from starting point to the end point at his own speed. The athlete is free to choose his path. He may use shortcut, long cut, he may run fast, slow, jogging, walking, rest, etc. He is free. But the things to be kept in mind is that he has to reach the end point in a desired time. Usually the distance is kept around 10 to 20 kilometers and the time is kept around 1 to 2 hours. Next is advantage. What are the advantages of footwork training methods? Footwork training methods we perform in the natural environment. It can be practiced in off-seasonal period, develop creativity, footwork training methods, it's help to develop creativity, give adventures, develop creativity along with adventures, with physical fitness, indoor training methods provide experience of nature's natural motivations. Natures act as a natural motivations. Learn to face difficulties, etc. These are the some advantages. Okay, the advantage of footwork training methods is that we perform in the natural environment. The natures act as a motivations. It also act as an adventure sports. It creates creativity. It is very enjoyable. Footwork training methods develop how to caliber. It develop the ability to overcome the difficulties in a life. The athletes learn how to control his speed. Learn to control speed. Okay, because the athlete is free to use his own speed. Therefore, the athletes learn to how to control his speed, which is very important for long distance running. And the art of self learning is experienced as there is lot of variation. Disadvantage. The disadvantage of footwork training methods is that it dealt accident. It may lead to accident. Actual track is not used. Actual track is not used. Okay, actual track may be not used. Dangerous. Supervision. The coach or the trainer cannot supervise the athletes. The athletes may miss from his destinations, miss from his path, etc. These are the disadvantages. Okay, footwork training methods. The first advantage is we perform in the natural environment, the natural track. That we perform in the natural environment. Natures act as some motivations. It develops creativity, give lot of excitement, fun, enjoyment. The persons will not feel bored, and it develops how to overcome the difficulties in life, how to face the emergency, etc. And the persons also learn how to control his speed, which is very important for long distance activities. Disadvantage, the first disadvantage is that it may cause accident as the path is not predetermined. It is not pre-planned. The actual track is not used, which may lead to injury, The coach cannot supervise the trainer, the coach cannot supervise, and the path may be dangerous, and the athletes may also lose from his destinations. This is about the footwork training methods which also used to develop endurance. It is very benefit for improving the endurance. The natural track is used and the athlete is free to use this on speed. He may run fast, slow, jogging, running, etc. Next is like continuous training methods. Continuous training methods. In continuous training methods, in continuous training methods, the player perform the activities of running continuously without any rest or break or interval in between the workout. In continuous training methods, in continuous training methods, player person perform the activity or running continuously without any rest, break or interval in between. This is about the continuous training methods. In continuous training methods, the athletes perform the activities continuously for a long period of time continuously. The person perform the activity continuously for a long period of time without any without any rest, break or interval in between. Continuous training methods, it is of 3 types: slow, continuous, slow, continuous training methods, fast continuous, training methods, and last variable continuous training methods. These are the 3 types of continuous training methods. So, in slow continuous training methods, the activity is done slowly. In slow continuous training methods, the activity is done with slow speed. The speed is slow and the duration of workout is long. Speed is slow, but duration of workout In fast continuous training methods, speed is fast and the duration is short. The activity is done with fast speed, which is maximum speed, that is 70 to 90% of its maximum speed, and the duration is short, distance is short. And variable continuous training method, it is a mix of slow and continuous training methods. Sometimes the speed is slow and sometimes the speed is fast. Okay, it is a combination of slow and fast continuous training methods. Sometimes the speed is kept slow and sometimes the speed is kept fast. It develops both aerobic and